Hello students, welcome to online class. Today we will going to do the answers of metals and non-metals of part D and E. So let us start with the solutions of metals and non-metals. Now the first question of D section is, what do you mean by malleability and ductility? How are these properties different in metals and non-metals? So answer will be the property of metal by which they can be beaten into thin sheets is known as malleability, example copper, aluminium. The property of metals by which they can be drawn into thin wires is known as ductility. Example is gold and silver. Metals are malleable and ductile in nature, whereas non-metals are neither malleable nor ductile, they are brittle. Now question number 2. Give 3 examples of reactions between metal and non-metal and water to show that different metals have different reactivities. So the answer will be metal reacts with water to form oxides or hydroxide and hydrogen. Different metals have different reactivities with water, like first sodium reacts vigorously with water to give sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Second is, this is hydrogen gas, okay, it is H2. Second is, magnesium reacts with hot water or steam to give magnesium oxide and hydrogen. And zinc also reacts with water, it reacts with steam rather to give hydrogen, it forms only oxide. Okay, now third question is, give the important uses of copper. So you have to write the important uses of copper. They are given to you. 3 uses are given to you of copper. Just go through them and write. Now question number 4 is, the question number 4 is, aluminium protects itself against corrosion. Discuss why is it necessary to anodizing aluminium to make it corrosion resistant. Okay. Now for this, answer will be, aluminium protects itself against corrosion upon exposure to air by forming a layer of aluminium oxide, full stop. In this layer, if this layer is made more uniform, it protects the aluminium underneath more effectively. Thus, this is done by a process called anodizing to make it corrosion resistant. Now, let us see the answer number 5. So the fifth answer, these 3 important uses of hydrogen. So here are the 3 important uses of hydrogen. Just read them. This is the answer. Now question number 6 is, list 3 uses of silicon. These are the uses of silicon. Okay. The first use, the electronic and computer industries to make devices like transistors, microchips and solar cells. And second is to manufacture silicones, which are used for making waterproof clothes, greases and polishes. Third, to make insulating materials for electrical appliances. Now let us start with the E section. State whether a displacement reaction will occur in the following are mixed. Give reason and give the reaction. So there are a pair of metals are given to you and their salts. You have to find out whether they undergo reactions, and why, if they undergo reaction, then what will happen. So you have to write the reaction. See, the first pair is copper sulfate and zinc. Now in this, zinc will displace copper sulfate, okay, and it will change into copper. So here it is copper. Second is copper sulfate and iron. Here iron will displace copper sulfate and forms copper. Again, see the reaction. Here it is. Okay. C is zinc sulfate and copper. Again, copper is less reactive, so reaction will not occur. D is zinc sulfate and iron. So iron is less reactive again, so zinc, it will not displace, no reaction occur. E is iron sulfate and zinc. So zinc will displace iron from sulfate, so reaction will occur. And the last is iron sulfate and copper, reaction will not occur. Now the question number 2. Describe an important experiment to show the condition necessary for rusting of iron. Here it is given to you answer, you can read it. Otherwise, it is given in the page in your book also. That is page number 58, activity 9. Just go through that and you will understand the answer more clearly. Okay. The next is given to you. This is the answer. Next is question number last. Give the names. Third question, discuss briefly the different methods used for preventing corrosion of metals. These are the different methods of preventing corrosion of metals. Alright. So we have finished with the solutions. Thank you.